decided to start, I'm going to potentially come up with a new series, okay? What's Up Wednesday. And I thought, what not a better way to start off What's Up Wednesday than at the end of 2020, which has been, Pebbles says, hey guys, which has been, let's say, a year of growth. I like to always look at the positive when it comes to life, right? And life as we knew it when we rolled over, excuse me, into 2020 was a lot different than a lot of us expected. I'm sure that you feel the same way. So I wanted to just say what's up. If you are seeing this particular layout for the first time, this is my office. Because I do have a day job, so my office is in a different room than my studio. One's at one end of the house and this one's at the other end, and this is actually just a little guest room that when I got moved to work from home, I wanted something that was inspirational and creative and a place that I could look forward to coming into every day. And so that is the space that I've created here with all of my artwork all over the walls and this cute, super cute little orange chair. And so what I thought that I would share with you today is just some of the things that I have found to bring me joy in 2020. So, are you ready for this? Alright guys, so when it comes to what brings me joy in 2020, or what I found to bring me joy in 2020, is first of all, decorating my space. So, those who may or may not know, if you follow me on Instagram or not, I used to travel a lot with work. I think last year in the month of November, I was sleeping in a hotel room about 20 days during the month of November, and I even took time off during Thanksgiving week. So it's a lot of travel, was before, and I love to travel, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. However, with that being said, being at home in 2020 has made me really appreciate my home. So, Josh and I purchased this house 4 years ago, and it was our dream home. And Hurricane Sally threw us for a loop, so now we're having to make some modifications and some construction that will soon be happening. However, with that being said, the interior of our home has been one that I just did not either have the time or felt like spending the energy and money to decorate it. So one of the things, once I realized that I was going to be home for quite some time, was I started working on creating a space that really brought me energy, brought visual interest, and made me really enjoy being at home. So this was one of the very first areas that I've worked in. I have since done our bedroom, and I've also done a little decorating in our living room. Just to kind of, I don't know, I just wanted to feel like it was an expression of me. And so I think that it's coming along. And so if you have any like interior decorating people that you follow, I love watching people who do like thrift flips or whatever, because y'all know I'm a junkie when it comes to finding this right here. Actually, I found on Facebook Marketplace, and it doesn't fit this, but it's just a frame. I love frames. This right here, I think you guys can see it. This is a ladder that is holding some of my plants, which I'm going to come to in just a minute. And it was IKEA, and I actually had it in another room and wasn't using it. And I thought, me and Pinterest, what's up, Pinterest? You be doing it. And I found kind of something like this that was similar on Pinterest. It was like, hot diggity dog, I want to bring in fresh, living, vibrant life into my rooms. And so plants have been another thing in 2020 that has brought me joy. So we'll segue into that, right? So I grew, if you don't know, when we first started the pandemic stay-at-home order, I had just went and purchased some plants. That was like March, right? And that was to go outside. So I do have a garden. I grew, I did my gardening through the summertime, and now, right now, I have spinach and lettuce and turnips and collards and green type vegetables that are planted in my garden right now. However, we have challenges with the amount of light that can actually get through because of the huge amount of trees that we have on our property. And so that has been a learning experience. I did a video where I journaled, made that little journal, the little garden journal that I put photos, and I've just been learning, right? I love to learn. I love to find out new information, and I just like to absorb as much as possible when it comes to new endeavors that I do. So I did my gardening, and I'm still doing that. My lettuce has really been doing good, y'all. Oh, I'm so excited about it. All right, so when it comes to my house plants now, because I'm not outside like all the time, right? I do work, I am in other places in my home. I wanted to bring that freshness into my space. So, as you see, I have all these beautiful plants. I have these ferns that are over here in this area. I have prayer plants. I have all kinds of goodness. I have, in my bedroom tends to get like the most light, and Josh said the other day, babe, it looks like a jungle in here. But they just bring me love and light and energy and freshness, and I just like it. So it brings me joy, and that's what I have decided that 2020 is about: finding things that you love and bringing them into your space. That has been my mission in 2020. Had no idea that was going to be it, but it is. So, let me make sure this thing's still recording. Okay, good. So, the other thing that I found in 2020 that has brought me joy, let's talk about a product, okay? And in the self-care regimen, so a thing about Tiff is that I wore makeup every day to work. For as long as I can remember, I've worn makeup every day to work. However, in 2020, since I get to wake up and go to my kitchen to get my coffee and then come into this room to do my work, Tiffany hasn't really had a lot of self-care. So in the beginning of my transition to home, working from home, I started just wearing stretch pants and lounge clothes, or to be honest, pajamas, in here to the computer, and then I wouldn't wear my makeup, and I just started feeling not good. And so I did a few Instagram sessions. Now, I'm not saying I wear makeup every day, okay? I don't wear makeup every day. However, when I do feel like I need that energy boost, I need to feel cute and pretty and fix myself up. And it's amazing to me what just a little 5-minute makeup sesh does for me personally, right? So I'm speaking from my personal experience. But what I did find was this amazing brand of makeup called, they just changed their name to Saint, okay? And so I had a friend on Facebook, and you know them friends on Facebook, they'd be like, hey girl, you want to come to this party thing, whatever. And so I was like, I'm happy with my makeup routine, but because I'm your friend, I will help support you, right? So my friend Deanna, I'm going to leave her link where you can order. She she actually wasn't even the artist, because they have artists that do this or whatever. And so she was just having her own little party. And so I went and I started really paying attention to the product. And number one, I have been chemical free in all of our cleaning, body, anything that we put on or in our house has all been chemical free for quite a few years now. Okay, so that done. The one thing that had chemicals in it was my makeup. So when I started listening to the girl talk about that this was a natural type of makeup and removed a lot of chemicals out, I was very intrigued. And then the other thing that I was super intrigued about is one palette is everything. So this is my contour, which by the way, I didn't contour before, baby, because I didn't even know how to do it. And then there's blush or lip and cheek. And then there's highlighters that makes you glow and shimmer. And then there's, you do a color matching thing though, is my point to this whole story, y'all. Is down there below, you'll find Deanna's information and you send her email, and in the subject, put color match. And then you can send her a picture, a selfie with no makeup on in front of like a natural window, okay? And she will send you the diagram that has the colors that match your skin. I was blown away at how accurate the match was. Like crazy town. This person is on the she's in Utah and here I am in Alabama, and she matched me like a charm, baby. I was so excited. Can you tell? And so then I also love a good little shimmer, you know. And so she hooked me up, y'all. And so everything, my eyeshadow, my lips, my powder, everything I need is in this one thing. So when I get ready, or if I'm on the go and one day we will be able to travel, all I do is grab this, stick it in my bag. Y'all, I got rid of so much darn makeup that was taking over my life because I had all the things, and this is all the things. And the only other thing that I do is I take a brush, a little special brush that I do. And I had never used cream makeup before, and I'm very natural. Like, I don't put a lot of layers of makeup on or anything like that. I just like to keep it natural, and this product does it. So that is all the info will be down below if you want to check that out. But I've been very happy with this makeup, and I have been using it now for several months, maybe 6 months or so, but I've been excited about that. So one of the other things that you may or may not know about me that has brought me joy in 2020 is, y'all know I love my babies, my fur babies. We don't have human children, we have children with 4 legs and fur, okay? And then we also have some chickens too, which technically don't have fur, they do have feathers, but you know what I'm saying, okay? We got animal kids. And so we did lose one of our dogs, which I talked about. I still get emotional about it. The beginning of 2020, okay? And so an opportunity came to us in, I want to say June. I think it was June, that I found a Great Dane, and her name is Denali Blue, and she is beautiful, and you will hear her in my videos, and she is very large and very awesome, and we are so blessed to have her, and she has brought me immense joy being at home with all my fur babies. So then about maybe a month after we got Denali, maybe 2 months after we got Denali, we had a stray dog show up that is our neighbors, apparently our distant neighbors, and she will not go back home, and they don't really care to have her back, okay, is what I assume, because nobody's come looking for her, and I've tried to take her back, and I was told that's where she lives at, and they won't communicate. So anyway, that is Piper, now Piper Smith. We have had her bedded. She is amazing. She stays outside pretty much during the day, but she is Denali Blue's BFF. They are thick as thieves. And then at night, Piper comes and she snuggles in the bed with me, and we watch Netflix. And then, yeah, that is our crew. So we have 4 dogs, if you're wondering. We have Pebbles, which is the oldest. She's my senior Yorkie. Yes, Miss Pebbles, you're on TV, girl. Show up and show out. And then we have Penelope Jane, which is the hairless, which is probably under the bed somewhere. And then we have Denali Blue, who's the Great Dane. And then we have Piper Smith, who is the new addition. And then we have the 2 stray cats and the 9 chickens. So there's never a dull minute is what that is all about. And they have really brought me joy. They have kept me company during this 2020 experience of growth. Okay, so the other thing, okay, I've got to wrap this video up, but I'm getting so excited about telling y'all all the things that's bringing me joy. So my other joy has been brought from a new coffee maker. I know, guys, I know y'all just going like, Tiffany, you going off the deep end. None of this has to do with art, because art is an automatic, joyful experience for me. So I wanted to share with you some of the other things that bring me joy that I don't really get to talk about that much on my channel. And so my joy maker has also been from my new coffee maker. And it is an espresso, a Breville, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's an espresso maker. I will put a picture somewhere in this area so you can see what type of coffee maker I got. And I'll also link it down to Amazon if you're even interested in remotely getting yourself a fancy, swanky coffee maker. And at first when I saw the price of that coffee maker, I was like, dear Heavenly Father, this is insanity. Why would I even consider getting this espresso maker? However, I'm a coffee junkie. If you didn't know, now you do. And I love good coffee. And I used to spend a crap ton of money at Starbucks, okay? And when you know, the stay-at-home order started and stuff, I was going through coffee withdrawals. Do you feel me? And so I found this one on Amazon in the warehouse. The Amazon warehouse, like the scratch and dent one. And it was for a fairly decent but still expensive splurge. And I talked to Josh and I was like, listen, he never tells me no, guys. He just says, if that's what you want, then do it. So I got it, and I wish I would have bought this daggum coffee maker a year ago. I love it, or even more than that. I love it that much. I use it. I love the good coffee. It's way better than Starbucks. And I've got pretty good. I am going to start working on my latte art skills that I see people doing. Although I just kind of like to make it and drink it. I don't like to spend forever doing it. But I will leave a link about the fancy coffee maker as well. And then one other thing that I wanted to mention here is this company called Cottage Soapery. Okay, it is www.cottagesoapery.com. They actually made a soap that was inspired by me. It's called the Southern Hippie. This is not it, because Josh has pretty much just like devoured the Southern Hippie soap. But I love supporting small business, lifting other people, artists up. And this is my friend Tamara. Smells so good. This one is called Simple Man. And my husband is just a simple man. It is tea tree and cedar wood, but the one that is inspired by me is called Southern Hippie, and it is like patchouli and citrus and deliciousness. So if you are interested in treating yourself or your loved one or just whatever, I think what I've really found in 2020 is self-care is so important to me, more important than I ever really knew. And I've been able to sit with it because I have nobody else to sit with, and understand that it's an important part of our life. It's an important part of being able to bring my best version of me, is taking time to spend on me. And so it's just as simple as getting a handmade soap and using it, maybe giving yourself a bubble bath or what have you, and it's really made a big difference in how I feel, and I also smell real good. Alright, so last but not least, you may be saying to yourself, Tiffany, girl, the last time I saw you, boo, you was a little more fluffy. Well, yeah, sugar dumpling, thank you so much for noticing. So, in the end of 2019, actually October the 21st or 26th of 2019, I started working with a health coach, and I have to date lost something like 60 pounds or so. And I have been maintaining my weight loss with about a 5-pound wiggle room for the last 6 months. And so that has really, did I need to lose weight? In a lot of people's opinion, I did not. Josh reminds me all the time that he loves me no matter what, and it's really not about him, it's not about anybody else, it's about me, and it's about something that I wanted to do for me, because I felt like I wasn't being the best version of myself. And so I started working with a health coach. Her name is Whitney. I will leave her information down here in the description box below. It was more than just a diet change. It was a lifestyle, a mental change. We had coaching conversations often, but I am thankful. I am really working very hard to keep it off and to still remember how important it is to have all of the steps. You can't just change your diet. You have to change it from here. And when you change it from here, you can change it elsewhere. And so if you are interested in any of the things that I have talked about today, I'm going to do my very best to document it down in the description box so you can go and check those products out and kind of see for yourself, or do your own research, but I will just leave you the resources. So I hope you are having an absolutely beautiful week. I hope that you are enjoying your day. I am so thankful to have each and every one of you. I want to start doing this, excuse me, more and more, so you can just learn a little bit about me. I'm more than just a girl who likes to paint. I have lots of things that I am actively doing. I am always into something, trust me. So I want to share a little bit more with you about some of those things. So if you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would go down and leave me a description, ask me any questions about any of the things that I used or have had my experiences with. 2021 is going to be amazing. I'm going to continue to grow. I want to grow as an artist. I'm going to probably next week, I'll talk to you a little bit about the things that I do at the end of the year to set my goals and intentions for the next year. I'm a very, very big proponent on setting goals and then working your ass off to achieve them. There is no need in setting a goal if you are not going to put the work towards getting it, right? towards receiving it. I believe that the universe, you can manifest things, but you have got to put action behind words. If you are going to set goals and not going to put action behind it, then that is a waste of time and energy. So, woo, I just went on a preaching session, didn't I? So next week, I'm going to try to bring you a video about how I kind of sat down, set the intentions, kind of go back and think about the things that I planned for 2020 that did or did not happen. And then I also take a deep dive into what stopped me from achieving it. Was it in my control? Did I just not see through to it, or what? So again, thank you. If those or these videos interest you, I would love it if you would go down there and click that subscribe button. Help your girl out. I will be 40 in May 21st. So that's like what day is it? Yeah, that's like 6 months, 5 months, something like that away. So I need your guys' help. I want to hit 20,000 subscribers. So hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you get notified whenever I put a new video out. And until next time, Pebbles, can you say toodaloo? You can't? Okay, they don't mind. All right, guys, until next time, toodaloo.